In today's lesson, we'll learn about personal pronouns in Arabic, Egyptian dialect. So let's get started. I, أنا, أنا, أنا. You, masculine. أنت, أنت, أنت. Feminine. أنتِ, أنتِ, أنتِ. Plural. أنتم, أنتم, أنتم. We, إحنا, إحنا, إحنا. He, هو, هو, هو. She, هي, هي, هي. They, هما, هما, هما. That's it for today's lesson, but I wanted to clarify a few things before we finish off. The first is the difference between enta and enti. And if you're looking at the Arabic side, you'll notice that both have 3 letters, alif, nun, and tih. So they should sound the same, right? But in enta, there's a dash on top of the tih. When it's on top, it's a, so it's called a fatha. It could also be nt when you have the dash below the tih. If we had a different symbol, it might be n2 or ent. In Arabic, we have these symbols that we put on top of letters to identify how to actually pronounce that letter. Now, because it's time consuming and it's slightly confusing, we don't generally write these out when you're writing, except in like a proper book or something. But most books still wouldn't really write them unless you need to distinguish between 2 different words that look exactly the same, like in this case enta and enti. So that's the first thing. Second thing I wanted to clarify is we, in the English representation of the Arabic word إحنا, you'll notice that it's E and then the number 7 and A. And the number 7 we use in texting and stuff when you can't type in Arabic. It's to represent the letter Ha. So the closest thing in the English alphabet would probably be H, but then it would sound like إحنا, and it's not إحنا, it's إحنا. Another thing I wanted to clarify is هو and هي. You'll notice that it's just 2 letters, he and waw, and he and ye. So there's no a like you would expect from hoa and heya. But that's pretty much what we talked about with enta and enti. There is sort of a fatha or a dash on top of the last letter that we don't write. But because we know it's hoa, you don't need to distinguish it or identify it. The last thing I wanted to clarify is that these are the ones that we use. There are ones that we don't use, and some of those, like إحنا, for example, isn't proper Arabic. The proper Arabic is نحن, but we don't use that, so we're using the Egyptian Arabic. Also, we have gender for they. So humma is for masculine. The feminine version is hunna, and that's used in proper Arabic, but we don't use that in our dialect, so that's why I didn't include it here. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and make sure you let me know if you have any comments or questions down below, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new lesson.